America.
Like a tropical storm moving through where? Louisiana.
Louisiana into Texas.
Is anyone in that mess? I hope not. I hope everybody's okay. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Welcome in, wet Texans
So today we are doing.
and Louisianans.
We've been doing bags full lately. You can just start calling me the bag lady. That's fine. Because that's what we've been doing a lot of lately is bags full. So, and we're doing a lot of that today as well. We also have quilt kits and UFOs, like the unfinished project stack. There's lots of fun, cute things in that. Um, yeah, if they are what it could be a good distraction. That is true, PETA. I agree. So welcome in. And I'm going to start with a couple of small things that are just little odds and ends as we get warmed up. This is a Dritz quilting 8 machine quilting finger grips. And I think there's, I don't, it doesn't say if there's different, it looks like there's a thumb and then finger sized ones. So it's a set of 8. Who has 8 fingers? I guess
You put them on your fingers instead of your thumb.
well, you put them on your, probably not your pinky. So it's like your thumb and your 3 fingers for each side. So 4 for each hand is what it's showing here. Anyway, this is a lightweight item. So I'm going to run this if someone wants it. A set of 8.
Is that because most sewists have lost their pinkies in quilting accidents?
Well, it just helps you grip the fabric, I think, right? So if someone wants that, it's running while everybody gets in here. So 8 of the Dritz quilting fingertip grips. New in the package. And Patricia is in on that. Welcome in, everybody. I'm going to get a giveaway started. And I've got some of those cute little postcard quilt patterns that you can pick from. So everyone get in the giveaway.
Patty D.
Patricia is going to take the finger grips.
Whoa, hello.
Congrats. All right, another item I have is
My phone's falling over.
gently used, well, I would say it was probably decently used, Fisker's brand rotary cutter, and it's in good condition. It does have a blade in it, which I will of course ship with it on the safety and put it in something safe. She had her name on it, so there's a little bit of residue from the sticker on there.
What makes you think I won't?
But it's a nice one. I like it's pretty ergonomic. So let me weigh that one. And if someone wants that, wow, I can't see the weight on here. Very good. You may have to weigh things for me because I literally can't see that.
Is it because of the battery?
I don't know. Is the battery dying?
2.5.
2.5 ounces. So we can run that as a small item. Everybody getting a giveaway.
I can see it better from the angle. I think it needs a new battery.
Oh, well, that's your job. You failed. All right, here we go. Fisker's brand rotary cutter does have a blade in it. It's the 45 millimeter size. I like how it clicks on and then it has the little button, boop, like that. So if someone needs a new used rotary cutter, it's running. Oh, I didn't change the time. So get in the giveaway. This is still running for 9 more seconds if someone wants a rotary cutter. It is Fisker's brand.
No takers
on that. All right. And here are the little quilt patterns that are in the giveaway that are those nice little Via Rosa design ones. So we've got this one 26 by 61 coffee break. Seaside Park or a 55 by 66. That's a cool one. And this one is Bear Hugs 42 by 48. So get in that giveaway and you get to pick one of these. All right, next item. This is a Threads and Things pattern to make this really cute little sewing organizer. And it uses paper piecing, and it comes with the little paper piecing, because see, it has the cute little quilted piece or pieced paper piecing on there, and then these cute little pockets, and then it's a little bin. So if someone would like this pattern, it is darling. And we're going to do 15 seconds so you don't have to wait for 30 if no one wants it. That's running. So really nice pattern for this fun little quilting organizer, and it comes with the little paper piecing hexies to do the hexagons on there. So if someone wants that pattern, no takers on the pattern. Okay. All right. This is a set of, I didn't have a bag these went in because I just didn't have very much stuff this color. These are all really deep blues. And see, that's a pinstripe. You've got this gorgeous tonal micro print, and it has little birds in it. This really pretty vine. And then this one has tone on tone in it. See that pretty design? So like midnight blue. And I believe these are
To the
all
midnight blue.
either quarter yard. That one's a quarter yard. This one's a fat quarter. This one's a fat quarter. And this one is a fat quarter. So there's 3 fat quarters and 1 quarter yard. So it's a yard worth of fabric in fat quarter size quarter yard pieces. And we're going to start that for $6. So you get the pinstripe, this beautiful one, and this deep colored one. And they're all like midnight blue colors. Very pretty. Final girl's taking that. Thank you.
Final girl.
All right. Would anyone love these little embroidery hoops? Where did this cute little oval one? They're both plastic, but they're great if you do little projects. And the plastic one is about the opening is about 5.5 oval. And then the round one is about 4.5-inch diameter in the middle. So if someone wants those 2 cute embroidery hoops.
Not working yet.
Oh, he's changing battery. All right, we'll just run this at this weight. Here we go. So 2 little embroidery hoops, a blue one and a pink one. They have the nice little screw grips. Thanks for your bids. And Paint Pony's gonna take those. Did that
Thank
fix
you,
it?
Paint Pony.
Or is it just well, turn it this way so I can see the display.
It didn't. The display's got something's wrong with the display. Paint Pony for you.
All right, we might have to get our other scale. Let me see if I can see it. Yeah, I don't know. There's too much of a glare. Just go get the other one. It's on my desk
All right.
in there. All right, this is a cute little handmade little desk caddy quilted with little buttons. How many of you made something like this before? It's cute. If someone wants this cute little one in black, white, red, gray, let me run it. And if nothing else, you can figure out the pattern. It looks pretty simple. So you can figure out the pattern, see how it's got the little, and make some more, because these are nice to have little desk caddy, or to, put your little clips in. Barb is taking that. Thank you, Barb. All right, and then this is a hand. So it's made out of woven. So it's a cute, like, You could use it for like a Bible cover or a journal cover. And it's 7 by 9. So it would cover a 7 by 9 size book. If someone wants that. And see, it's got the little flaps. So you can put the cover inside there. So 7 by 9 handmade, pieced, and then quilted book cover. I think it's cute.
Thanks, Barb.
And that's running. So put it on a Bible, a journal, and it's made out of cute wovens. You could embroider someone's name on it or something cute. And Merlau is taking that. Thank you. Oh,
Merlot.
did our giveaway draw? And I missed it. It did. Let me see who won. It went to Rita. Rita, you get to pick a pattern. Which one would you like? So Bear Hug, this really pretty one called Seaside Park, or Coffee Break quilt pattern.
Rita, bye.
And if you don't use patterns, I also have a couple of fabric swatches. You can get a fabric swatch instead. So Rita, you won. Let us know which one you would like. And sorry, I missed that.
Lovely Rita Mita maid.
All right.
Just hand me one.
I'll just send fabric unless she responds, in case she's not a quilter but likes fabric. Well, I'm assuming she likes fabric because she's in this show. All right, this is what I'm calling a small piece but organized scrap bag. It weighs 5.7 ounces, and all the pieces are close to uniform size, and it's a bunch of really pretty neutrals. And I would say they're probably about, most of the pieces are about 8 by 8 squares. And then there's some that are a little smaller and some that might be a little bigger. But look at all these pretty neutrals. Let me see if I can get it up close. Oh, that bag is shining on it. See all those pretty ones? I would say it kind of leans like Civil War cream colors. All right, so, and it's a big bag of those pieces. So here we go. Weighs about the same as a yard of fabric. All right, and I'm going down to 10 seconds before we lose everybody's attention because I'm taking too long here. All right, here we go. 5.7 ounces of really pretty pieces that are, roughly 8 by 8 or smaller. Some are a little smaller, some are bigger. Thank you, Gia. It's a really pretty collection there. Probably leftovers from a quilt project. All right, you guys anxious to get started on some bags full?
Yes, sir.
So these bags
Full.
are all between 1 pound and 2 pounds. And I'm gonna run them, most of them starting at $10. Some I have a little bit higher because of what's in there. So this bag weighs 21.2 ounces. And there's probably a couple pieces that are half yard, maybe a little bit bigger. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's all unwashed, beautiful quilting cottons, and no wovens. These are all screen prints. So all screen prints. 21 ounce bag. Do I need a better view? I think that's okay. Let me just back up a little bit so I can, I need help. Because this is doing something. Okay. Yeah, about right there. That looks okay. Okay, so 21 ounces. Let's get this one going.
I liked it before.
Oh, you liked it before? You said that or someone said that?
I say it.
Oh, this is not as good?
Well, now we're seeing mostly the computer and what's in the background and
Well, then you need to move that and figure it out because I don't know what else to do. Let's see. How's that? Is that any better?
just go.
All right,
Go.
here we go. 21.2 ounces. You get all those pieces. There's lots of nice pieces. And I'm not telling you any size for sure. They could be anywhere from a fat eighth up to a big scrap
Run it.
or whatever. And that's like 4 yards by weight. And, so it could be anywhere from a fat eighth up to yardage. This one tends to be, looks like smaller cuts.
No takers on that one.
All right. Let's see, where am I going to put that? All right, this one is 16.6 ounces, so a little over 3 yards by weight. Here's all the pretty pieces in there. There's a big piece of that. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 smaller cuts. And it's like reds and yellows. And here we go. That bag is running 16.6 ounces of really pretty pieces. And these are all I mean, like they were in her stash, but none of them have been washed or cut out of that I know.
Gia takes
She is taking that bag.
Thanks, Gia.
All right, this one weighs 18 ounces. You've got a big piece of black solid quilting cotton, a big piece of white solid, some little pieces of a polka dot, and then a big piece of this black swirl and a big piece of the black snowflake. And this one's 18 ounces, so 3.5 by weight ish. Here we go. And that's running. That's a really pretty black swirl. And I like the snowflakes. And then you get a big chunk of white, a big chunk of black.
Done.
Taking that.
Thanks,
You.
Patty D.
All right, this bag is textured wovens in small cuts, probably like 1/4 yard, 1/3 yard fat quarter size pieces. It weighs 17.8 ounces, and I see 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10 different pieces. And the ones on the back, I think, are 1/2 yards, maybe. Okay. So this is really nice. Textured wovens in kind of neutrals. Look how pretty these textures are. And these are expensive fabrics. They're super nice. So it's really nice if you do primitive like stuff.
Dana Tejas, first
purchase.
Thanks, Dana, Texas.
All
Welcome
right,
to the
this
club.
is one piece of fabric that's 4 yards. It is Carrie Stroll SSI, and it's just a cute, fun, bright plaid check. 4 yards, and this weighs 16 ounces.
Where are you in Texas, Dana?
All right, here we go. 4 yards of this cute, bright, fun plaid. SSI brand.
Oh, Central Texas. Very nice.
Be
No takers on that.
as kid stuff. No takers. Okay.
I have a sister in Austin. I have family in Dallas, and I was born in El Paso. So
All right, these are
we've got ties to Tejas.
These are all stripes, like ticking stripes and other kinds of stripes, and they are screen prints, not wovens. So look at all these beautiful pieces of stripes. And there's a big piece on the back that is a 2-tone, so it goes purple and green. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 12 pieces of fabric in here. Those look like probably fat quarter yard size. This bag weighs 20.6. That's 4 yard.
Oh, you live in
weight.
Copel?
This is a beautiful bag.
Right?
How
Do
pretty
they?
all
I
that
can't remember
is.
if they say Copel or Coppel. Anyway,
And then you get a big piece of that one. Patricia's taking that.
Patty
bag.
D.
Thank you.
Interestingly, Whatnot had their first seller, what do you call it? Convention or whatever
Seller Summit in Austin.
in Austin.
Yeah, I think
Of all
that
places.
was kind of central to a big majority of sellers. All right, this bag has 3 beautiful autumn tone prints that weighs 16.9 ounces. I think maybe all of these are right around a yard. This one's made with studio. I don't know the others. Beautiful prints in here. How's the lighting? Can you guys see these? Do I need to I don't know.
So
How's the lighting?
so Dream Sports,
good?
if you were if you
So
were
you get
born
those
in
3 beautiful pieces in
if
their
you were
yard.
born in El Paso, then I'll say to you, ¿Qué tal, y'all?
So beautiful fall, autumn tone prints. They're beautiful, like cinnamon, saffron, gorgeousness.
Stephanie
Taking that
Brochacha.
back. Thank you. All right, this bag is heavy. Because one
Thanks,
of the
Steph.
pieces is canvas weight, and then this one is a big rep. It's got yardage on it full width, but then it also got some scrappy edges. And so the middle one is canvas weight ticking, probably a medium weight. And then that one's a woven on the bottom. And this one's a woven too, but a lighter weight woven. So 20 ounces of fabric. They're big chunks. And this one, like I said, has some cutouts. All right, here we go.
So if you're born and raised on the border, there's a food question that you always have. Do you like your tamales plain or with a green olive or with a raisin?
Steph is taking that
Stephanie
back.
Bro.
Let's do. This is a really nice bag. It weighs 18.6 ounces and it's a bunch
Yeah,
of those
believe it or not.
small, really nice neutral pieces. And then there's some bigger, and that one's a batik. The rest are all screen print cottons. And then there's a big piece of this nice kind of ecru clear
Yeah.
solid. All right, so 18-ounce bag. Here we go. That's running. You get all those nice pieces. Yeah, you may, Alyssa, that's fine. And then everybody who is a seller, anyone who's a seller in chat, feel free to also promote your shows, and please give her a follow and follow each other. And that bag is coming to Gia. All right.
Thanks, Gia.
All right. This bag is really cute. There's a big piece of white, nice white quilting cotton, which everyone can always use. And then you've got 11 pieces that are probably fat eighths or fat quarters. I think most of them are fat quarters, fat quarter yards, those sizes.
All right, good luck, Alyssa.
All right. And this one weighs 17 ounces. Really pretty blues and yellows. Yeah, I'll look and see which one you're looking at, and I can definitely do that. So this beautiful bag has 11 pieces, and PETA is taking that.
Yeah, pita chip.
All right, in the background, I'm not sure what you can see. Let me see. I'm reaching back here. Is it this one?
That one's kind of high.
Is it this one that you're looking at? Because I can't tell for sure what she can see, so
No, but
No,
the
but the
same
same
stack.
stack. All right, and then there was that one in that stack, the red.
Stack closer to you.
Oh, this one. You want this little piece? It's a
Garish blue,
it's a Civil War. This is a
gray
Civil
blue.
War. This one. All right.
Yes,
This one is
we
two
have
yards.
found.
This is 2 yards of Joe Morton Andover. It's a beautiful Civil War piece, and I'm going to sell the whole piece. So that's what it looks like. So let me get this loaded. And we're going to start this at $10 for 2 yards of out of print Joe Morton Andover. It's a nice, nice print. Thank you for your bids.
Final
And Final Girl
girl.
is taking that. All right, this little piece that I snagged is what was left. This is an out of print Judy Rothermel Old Sturbridge Village piece. And the one edge of it's cut a little bit wonky, so I'm gonna carefully see. We have about 3/4 of a yard and then maybe a little bit extra.
Thanks, final girl.
This is so sweet. So Judy Rothermel, Old Sturbridge Village, and it's brown, tan, and then kind of a goldenrod mix.
What can Brown
So
do for you?
this piece, it comes in at about 27 inches, and that is a beautiful out of print piece. I'm starting it at $6. Judy Rothermel, Marcus Brothers, Old Sturbridge Village. And Peter
Peter takes
All
that.
right, this one that I'm tempting you with is actually in the buy it now, so good timing to do a flash sale. This is
Thanks, Peter.
Peter Pan, vintage Peter Pan, called Tea Room by Little Quilts for Peter Pan. And I'm going to start the flash sale on this
Pedro Pan.
half yards. So anyone that wants half yards, and it will be continuous if you get multiples. And it's kind of a lilac combo with the cream background and these little fan flowers.
Thanks for your
So
purchase, Patty
pretty.
D.
So snag however many half yards that you want of that. Peter Pan vintage.
Personally woven by Peter himself. Thank you, Patty D.
Thank you. And I've got that flash sale running for 2 hours. So if you make sure you shop in the buy it now, and I'll take time to go in and start flash sales intermittently as we grab pieces. So that'll be running for a little while. All right, and this is another one that was in there. And this is a Darlene Zimmerman Robert Kaufman called Classic Minis, and it's a beautiful red with little white paisley and swirls. And she made beautiful prints. And this one is going to start on flash sale. So $4 a half yard, beautiful Darlene Zimmerman, Robert Kaufman. So snag any of those that you want.
Thanks, Steph.
And it looks like there's 4 left. So however many you want, snag them.
There's one. Thanks, Jerry. Thanks, final girl.
1 left for whoever wants that last one. And then it will be sold out, sold out. Thank you, everybody. All right, let's go back to bags. All right, this is a nice bag. It has black and white. It has a large piece of solid black quilting cotton, nice quality, and also a solid white. And then on this side, we have really cute black and white prints that are in small pieces, 1/4 yards, fat quarters, maybe 1/3 yards, or maybe even a fat 1/8. And then on this side, you've got red and white or red, white, and black prints. And this bag weighs 17 ounces. And I'm going to start this one at 13 because it was kind of a curated collection for a project. So I'm starting this one out $1 a piece because there's 13 pieces of fabric in there. Because I think that's a really nice. I think it was probably for some kind of quilt project. Because look how fun those all are. Curated red, white, black.
No
No
takers on that.
takers. All right. This is 13 pieces of batik. How many people love batik in the room? Because this is a really good bag.
At
Some
the
really,
batiki tiki tiki
really
tiki
pretty
tiki room.
pieces.
The batiki tiki tiki tiki
13
tiki
pieces
room.
total, small cuts, fat quarters, quarter yards, maybe a third yard, and maybe a little smaller piece in there. Gorgeous batiks. Starting this one at $13.
They should change the tiki room at
All right. So
Disneyland
it's that batik
to
bag.
the batiki
Those
room.
pretties.
And then they could sell fabric in the little shop, and it'd be like special Disneyland print fabric.
Stephanie is taking that
Stephanie
bag.
Bro
Yes.
at the batiki tiki 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 room.
All right. This bag has a huge chunk of this dark brown orange polka dot, and then two smaller pieces that are probably fat quarter size or quarter yard size. It weighs 18 ounces. So that's probably a 3 yard cut.
Does
And then you've got those two smaller pieces.
does Disneyland have a
There we
day or a
go.
week for quilters for sewists? I don't know. That would be interesting. I don't know if they do.
Oh,
They ought to.
they ought to. That's right.
And then
Have a
they
big quilt show at Disneyland.
beg bet
Big
first
bet. Thank
purchase.
you for your first purchase.
Thanks, beg bet.
Get. How many people here want quilt kits and UFOs? Let me start with a small
Welcome
kit
in,
that
beg
is
bet.
so dang cute. So this estate owner did taught lots of classes because she worked at a quilt shop, and so she did lots of projects and classes and block of the month classes and stuff like that. And this is a little project where you get this card and then you get a little kit, and it makes this darling little mini quilt bookmark, and it comes with the tassel and all the pieces, and it's on a 1.5 inch black grosgrain ribbon, and then you make this little mini quilt square and sew that on and then add the tassel. So if you'd like one of these little mini kits, everything's in the bag, including the pattern. And then you get the little card that if you want to thread it through the card and give it as a little gift. Aren't these cute?
That's a great
I
idea.
know, it's so cute. And it's a square in square bookmark kit.
That's cool. I mean, that would be a really fun gift to give your
So I'm
neighbor.
running that if someone wants one of these. And you could replicate this and make your own kits to give or whatever.
Amy
Amy's gonna take one.
Bard.
There's another one of those. I have 7 available total, so we'll run it until nobody bids. Again, it makes this quilt square in square bookmark, and it threads through the little card, and you can give it as a gift.
You give it to your
And the little tassels
dentist.
in there, and Dory is taking one.
Dory door.
Thank you, Dory. Here's another one.
Dory.
Square in bookmark kit.
Give it to your grandkids' lunch lady at the school.
Ends up looking like that with the tassel, which is in the bag. Merlau is taking one.
Hello.
There's another one. Thank you for your bids. And this cute bookmark little mini kit is coming to
Very
Jerry's Day.
safe.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Claire.
I've got 3 more I can run. All right, that one's running. It says, Season's greetings. May you find warmth on those long winter nights with periods of
Paint
delightful
pony.
escape. Happy reading. Paint Pony gets one.
Bump. Ba-da-dum.
There you go. Christmas belt for Santa doll. There you go. Yeah, it could
Paint
be.
pony for
It
you.
would be a cute quilt if you had a little hook and eye or something to the edge. And Liz is taking one. Thank you, Liz. All
Go
right,
say.
last one. Last one.
Last chance,
So little kit
last
with
dance
her
for romance
little project they did at her quilt shop.
tonight. Oh,
Yeah,
I
Barb is
need
taking that
you,
one.
Barb
I
Wall.
guess I can sell the finished one. Does someone want the finished one?
The
It
finished
doesn't
one.
have the pattern.
Do
Oh,
you have a
actually, you know what I have?
do you have a Swedish one?
If someone wants the finished one, I do actually have, let me see where I put it. An extra instruction sheet for this that I'll find. I'll find it. I think I know where I put it. Because there was an extra instruction sheet with this. So I'll find it and give you the finished one with the instructions if someone wants the finished one. But I'm going to start it at 5 because it's finished, right? And then you'll get the instruction sheet. I'll find it. I have it in a bag.
And everybody will think you made it anyway.
And Berlau was making that.
Merlot.
You
Thanks, Mer.
you got one of the kits, didn't you?
Thanks, Loud.
So I'll just send that.
Yeah, she got.
If I can find the instructions, I'll put it in there. I mean, I won't search hard if in case. Okay. Let's do this beautiful piece of fabric. It is 40 inches. It is called Garden Grove by Kim Dial Henry Glass. And look how pretty this is. It's kind of a beautiful marbly saffron with those neat little pinwheel leaf designs on there. So if someone would love this piece, 40 inch, so a generous yard of fabric that is running. Henry Glass, Kim Dial, 40 inches. Thank you for your bids. Jerry is taking that. Thank you, Jerry.
Jerry, stay.
All right, here is another bag. This one um, has 14 pieces of fabric in it. And I would say it kind
Thanks,
of
Jer.
leans a little bit Civil War. And then you look at all these gorgeous greens. And I'm going to run this one for 14. It has 14 pieces. It weighs 18.2 ounces. Here we go. This is a beautiful bag. Look at all those beautiful, beautiful greens. And they're all like fat quarter or quarter yard or maybe a third yard.
Jerry, stay.
Just
Takes
taking
that.
that.
Thanks, Jerry.
Thank you. All right, let's see. This is a bag of batiks. There's 3 or 4 different batiks in here. There's one behind that that's kind of similar colors. 2, 3, and then this is a neutral. I'm gonna have to open the bag. You're not gonna be able to see it. It has a really pretty pattern on it. It's kind of a light grayish purple color with a screen print on top of the batik. See that neat swirl? All right, so this is about 4 yards of batik by weight. So if you're a batik lover, this is a smoking deal. And that's running. So beautiful batiks. So 1 small piece, 2, 3, and then a huge chunk of this neutral with that swirl on. Final
Bill.
get. All right, this is 16 ounces of brushed wovens. So they're all smaller pieces. It looks like there's 2 that might be a little bit bigger. And so brushed wovens have the kind of like low pile flannel feel on one side and then a regular woven feel on the other side. These are beautiful. Look at these wovens. So all of that, 16 ounces. There we go. That's running. Beautiful plaids, some beautiful stripes, brushed feel wovens. You get a ton in there. Final
Final
girl.
girl.
All right, let's do a kit before I go to or kit. I'm going to start with a few small fun projects. I put them all back, way back where I can't reach them. Get back here. Spin over. Closer. Okay. All right, this is one of my favorites. So this is your pattern. It is, and this one I would consider a kit and a UFO because it's partly completed. So it's called Hatched and Patched Sewing Angel Tool Store. And it makes an organizer that has a cover like a little booklet. And let me show you blow up picture of the inside. So see all these little pockets and pouches. So it's like a little traveling sewing quilting organizer. And she has done the embroidery and applique for that centerpiece. It's complete.
Oh, wow.
So that's the center of this cute little organizer cover. It has little buttons, it has felted wool pieces and applique pieces and embroidery. And then she has also partly completed this little section, which is the section that goes on the inside of the pouch. Oh, I saw it in the picture. Let me see. It's on the inside of the pouch right here. See that little cute embroidered section. All right, and then here's all the fabrics, the embroidery floss she was using, and there's even a little pair of scissors and a needle minder and a bunch of little buttons in there. So, and then you get the original pattern, plus she always copied her patterns so she could write on them and blow them up and, do all that stuff. So there's a copy of the pattern. And then you get this finished embroidery. This is such a darling kit, and I need you to weigh it for me. Let's see. Just need to have an idea if it's over a pound. It is the lighting. I can't see unless I see that. The other scale was fine. Yeah, this is over a pound. So a pound, 2 ounces for this kit and UFO. And I'm going to run this one. For 25 with all that fabric and the work that she's already done on this, plus the original pattern in its packet. I think that's well worth it. So really nice little kit.
Dory Door takes
Dory. Thank you.
Thank you, Dory Door.
That is so darling. Congrats. I'll let you close that. All right, this one is a kit to make this really cute little owl pouch. So see, he's like a little pouch that he has a flap and he opens at the top. It says She's a smart assistant for your studio, sewing studio. Should make a great gift for another stitcher. And it comes with the felted wool, um, the glue, and I don't see anything else in there. The wool, anyway, the glue and the wool are all in there to make this cute little owl. So let's run that little kit. That's running. I love the eyes, and it has the cute blanket stitching around the eyes. Very cute little kit. Going to Barb. Thank you, Barb.
Barb Waltz. Thanks, Barb.
All right, this one's a mini kit that makes this cute little ornament. It has no fabric, but it does have floss, embroidery floss that she was collecting. And it's this cute little like candy shop. Is that what it says? Oh, it says quilt shop. Oh, that's cute. So it's a little quilted embroidered ornament kit. And that one is not very heavy. No fabric, but it does have the floss that she was collecting. And that is running. Someone wants that. Cute little mini ornament quilt shop kit.
Welcome in, Evelyn. Thanks for the raid.
Oh, Evelyn, thank you so much for the raid. All right, no takers on that little kit. Will you pull up Evelyn? And let's get another giveaway running. How are you today, Evelyn? Hope you're having a great day. Hope you had a great show. Here is a giveaway running. So everyone get in and we'll pull up Evelyn's profile to share. You can pick one of these patterns or a little pretty fabric swatch. So everyone get in that giveaway. Here's Evelyn. She is darling. She has tons of fabric, lots of apparel fabric, sometimes quilting cottons, and she's just darling. So make sure you're following her and get her shows, upcoming shows bookmarked. And she's Pacific time, so she can come on at good times for everybody else. Thank you so much for the raid, Evelyn, and get in that giveaway. All right, here is a little kit to make a let's see what they're calling it, an 8.5-inch round. So it's kind of like a little placemat coaster, and it is felted wool project, and you've got your pattern and your wool in there, and she's made the templates and everything on there already. So if someone would like this little kit to make that. It's running. So there's some wool in there and the templates and the original pattern to make that little 8.5-inch round fall little placemat coaster trivet. Merlot is taking that. Thank you.
Thank you, Merlot.
All right, here's a big kit. And the main thing with this is it has a massive amount of fabric. Here's your pattern, and it is called Bonnie Hunter's Mystery Quilt, and it has all the stuff in here. And mystery quilts are where you kind of like put it together, and then at the end you figure out how it turns out, I guess. I don't know. I've never done that before, but look at this amazing amount of pre-cut batik. And most of them are already pieced into blocks. And I would buy a ton, I mean, this is a ton of pre-made blocks and then a ton more extra fabric. And
Welcome
this
in,
weighs,
treasures. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Leslie.
so this is a kit that weighs with the pattern 2 pounds 10 ounces. All right. So this is a large quilt kit. And I'm starting it at $59 because that is an amazing amount of work already done for you. Stacks and stacks of these finished quilt blocks and pieces and smaller blocks.
Nope, no pictures on that.
All right, speakers. All right. This one is a block of the month, and it has everything's there, and some of the blocks are completed, and then you have a boat ton of fabric pieces that are all,
Hey, Desert Threads.
smaller
Amanda, Laura K.
pieces, cuts of all the fabric. And I'm sure this was a class she taught, so this is probably enough to make the whole quilt. Plus, the kits that are in here have the fabric in them. So, either way, you have all the blocks either already made or the kit to make the block. And I think there were about 4 or 5 that the blocks are already made. So it's an amazing
Laura K
kit.
gets the giveaway.
You get to pick a pattern or that little fabric swatch. So we've got Coffee Break, Seaside Park,
Little
or
Lorax win.
Bear Hugs, little Via Rosa pattern cards, or if you'd prefer a little swatch of fabric, that's fine too. Let me know what you would like. Pattern or fabric. Fabric, you got it. Coming to you. All right, would someone love this amazing block of the month kit? I need to weigh it. It's huge. All right, this weighs 3 pounds, 5.2 ounces. And I'm gonna start this at $69. Is there a picture? Oh, that's a good question. Probably. Let me look and see which kit has the it's called Get Out of Your Box. Oh, and they've got some variations. So here's some variations on one of the sheets. I think that's what this is called. Let's see. Let me look. Yeah, Get Out of Your Box. I don't think there's like a color picture of it. But one of these kits, whichever one's the finished one, usually has the picture, right? Let's see. Um, well, there's even some little bags of extra fabric. Yeah, I'm not seeing like a picture of it. So you would have to kind of go, but it's got all the little kits and the names, and I feel like if you needed to find a picture, you would be able to find it based on what this is called. So, because it's Hollis Star, Get Out of Your Box is the name of the quilt, and here's one of the blocks. And anyway, so if someone wants this at 69, there's a ton of completed blocks. All the kits are there, and you get all that extra fabric. So ton of fabric in there. All right, no takers on that. Okay.
Nope. I'm here.
All right, sing or something. Just told me.
Okay, what should I sing?
I don't know. All right.
That was a
Anyone
long
want
introduction.
scrap bags that are full of, I mean, these are probably on the smaller size, but it's a ton of fabric. So like this one's 18.2 ounces. Do you guys want scrap bags?
We
All right, 18-ounce scrap bag.
in the summertime when the weather is fine, you can stretch right up and touch the
There we
sky.
go. That's
In the
right.
summertime,
There's a
you got
ton
women, you got women on your mind.
18.2 ounces going to Steph.
Stephanie Bro.
Steph's the only one that wants scrap bag.
I think I was the only one that bid, yeah.
I do have some really cool scrap bags that are all Civil War fabrics. Like, these are really good scrap bags. Does that look
Hey, Pony
empty?
says we.
All right, let me weigh this bag full. This one weighs 11 ounces, and it's all Civil War pieces. And these are good scraps. And I see lots of Judy in there. See Judy Rothermel pieces. Look at how pretty all these are. So
Hey,
Pony is
Pony.
gonna take that one.
If the Civil War hadn't happened, what would quilters do? They'd have to come up with something else
All right,
to
that's coming to you.
do quilts about. Paint, Pony, thanks.
This is a really nice set of 3x5, 3.5x8 strips that are probably, left from some project, and it weighs 6.5 ounces, and they're all Civil War. There's some that are maybe a little bit bigger or smaller, but they roughly are about 3.5x8.
Would you like to see my War of 1812 quilt?
This is a beautiful set of Civil War fabric strips. I mean, like, yeah, I love this set. All right, so let's run it. 6.5 ounces of strips, Civil War. Beauties. I mean, look at all these pretty pieces. There's probably 50 strips here at least. You've got lights, you've got darks, you've got every color. So pretty.
Jerry takes that bad girl.
Might have to rebag those. I'll find a different bag.
Thanks, Jer.
These are some quilt blocks that they all match and have this crackle in them. And then there's this
Snap,
piece
crackle,
that
pop, Rice Krispie.
is a longer strip that's just like a strip quilt piece. So let me see what size these blocks are. They are 8.5, it looks like. Yeah, 8.5. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then this piece is the same width. It just wasn't cut into the 8.5 inch blocks, and it is about 40 inches of those strips. All right, so someone wants that set of blocks. Here we go. So nice strips, and these are the kind you can cut and do, other designs with. So those are
Paint
going to
Pony.
Pony. Thank you.
Thanks, Paint Pony.
Here's some smaller scrap bags. These are fun ones because there's cute little pieces of just all kinds of stuff in here. And these weigh 6.5 ounces. So that's like a yard worth of scraps, little pieces. I'll do $4 starts. So if you want little scrap bags, quilt as you go, little mini scraps, or if you do a lot of paper piecing or hexies, probably some good size pieces for that.
Stefania, bro.
Please take one of those. Let's see, this one's same weight. There's another one like that. It's all kinds of little quilting scraps. 6.5 is what this one said when I put it on the scale. If you want lots of little quilting scraps.
Pita chip. The girl's so nice, they named her for sandwich bread.
All right, you guys want more bags full? Who wants more bags? Let me see. This just has 3 beautiful solids. It's like a blush collection. It has that bright pink, this cinnamon color, and then this peach color. It weighs 17.9 ounces. So it's about 3.5 yards by weight of solids. Here we go. Just really pretty
I want to
colors.
live with my cinnamon girl. I could be happy the rest of my life with my cinnamon girl.
Trisha's.
Donahue, Patricia. Thanks, Patty D. You might have missed some kid story door, but I don't know.
I ran the 2 biggest ones, and nobody swiped on them. Let's see what this one is. Oh, this is kind of fun. It's an old quilt magazine that with some really cool patterns. It's kind of beat up, but she was collecting stuff to make this quilt. And look at her bag of fabric in there. And then she has the center medallion on this quilt right here, partly made. So it's on the fabric, and she was starting to do the applique, and it's a mixed wool and fabric applique. Isn't that beautiful? So she was starting that, and it's all drawn out on there to complete. And then in here, so this is more of a UFO kit, and she's got copies and templates. And then this bag has just all the scraps that she was collecting to use for that. And then there's a little bag of some of those little flower petals that are already, put around the little paper piecing. There's a little bit of some thread and some little glue sticks that may or may not still be sticky, and yeah. Oh, and it's in a nice mesh. I'll send it to you in this nice mesh pouch so that it was in. So if someone wants that UFO kit with all of that, let me see how much this one weighs with everything in there. I like that. That one on the cover with the lanterns. That's pretty too. So there's obviously some good patterns there. All right, let's see what this one weighs. Can you move your little phone stand? Sorry. All right, this one's 2 pounds. All right. So a 2 pound kit, if someone wants that one. UFO kit. And I'll start that one at 39. So you'll get the magazine, the fabric, the partly done stuff, the all this fabric in there, some thread, and
Merlot takes that.
thank you. That's coming to you.
Thank you, Merlot. Do we have any kits that are not started? Absolutely.
I have
Yes,
this
sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full.
Thanksgiving kit that is massive, and nothing has been done to it. It's just the kit as it was purchased with the pattern, all the fabric. And it's this cute one called Gobble Gobble. It's a Sandy Gervais Moda pattern kit. And I believe this has the backing in it. Let me see what it says here. All fabric, back and binding. So the backing is in there because she bought a huge piece to do the back. That's probably like 4 yards. So yeah, it's a really big kit. This, let's see what size it makes. A 44 1/4 square, like Thanksgiving fall wall hanging. This weighs 6 pounds, 8 ounces. It's massive. And it has a turnover and a charm pack in there, in addition to all the coordinated fabric from that line. And I have this one at, let's see, do I even have one that weighs? Yes, I do. I have this one priced at 120, 139. I'm going to do 129 and see if someone snags it because it's a good deal. Even if you don't want to make this quilt, the fabric alone is gorgeous. And you've got the charm, the turnover pack, and all that yardage. So it's a good deal. All right, no takers on that. Okay. And let's see what else do I have. There's one that's listed. Let me find that one. It's this one. It's called Checkerboard Pine. And it is a like Maywood Studio flannel quilt kit. This is what the quilt looks like. And it is Thimbleberry Quilt Club Checkerboard Pine 64 by 72. So it's a huge quilt. And there are 12 and an eighth yards of fabric in here. And it's that beautiful quilt shop flannels. Let me pull them out. I don't know if I want to pull them out, but let me show you up close. So beautiful flannels. So it's
Flannel.
a wintry quilt, and it's all in there. 12 yards of fabric plus the pattern. And I have this one in the listing. So I already priced it. So let me just get that one pulled up if someone wants that one. Here we go. All right, yeah, it's all that woolly, beautiful woolies type flannels. 12 and an eighth yards of that. And then there's your pattern and instructions for a huge quilt.
Nope.
All right, one on that. Okay. Let's see what other have some other fun smaller kits that are different kinds of things as well. Let me get some of those out. This is a little like block kits. And it's the little, so you've got like the little pattern and then the felted woolen fabric. It's a mix of felted woolen quilting fabric in little packets. And they make these blocks. And we have blocks 3, 4, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then some loose bundles. So I don't think it's complete, but let me see what I wrote on here. It says 8 pattern templates and 17 fabric packets. So it was probably a class bundle, but I don't think I have the complete number of blocks for it. So you would have to, take it and do what you want with it. Let me see how much this weighs. Okay. I can't see this now. You need to sing or something.
I
Stay
do.
awake.
I am awake.
All right, 7.5 ounces. And let's see, 8 pattern packets and 17 fabric packets. And again, it's a mix of quilting cottons and felted wool. So it's fun little block kits that you can make all these fun little blocks. Welcome in, and we're about
Merlau fix that. Thank you, Merlau.
All right, let's do a flash sale. This is some fabric I added, and I'm selling this by the yard. And this is in the buy it now. It is called Cambridge Common. And it is by Design Concepts for Free Spirit. And I have 4 yards available. And it's by the yard. So if you'd like a yard of this gorgeous red, black kind of ribbon wallpaper design free spirit called Cambridge Common. And it's a kind of a really pretty lacy look ribbon design. And this one's by the yard. All right, so that's running if you want some of that. And there's a couple others running that I think one of them sold out.
It did.
That one did, but this one might still have some. This is a vintage Peter Pan called Tea Room. There's 6 half yards still left of this one. It's kind of a off-white background, little lilac lattice, vintage Peter Pan. That's gorgeous. So I can pin that one if you want to get some of that one. So by the half yard, it will be continuous, however many you get. So that's running. And then this one is so good. This is a Michael Miller, and it is called Baby Check.
Miller.
And it's the tiniest little check with little sprigs of like berries, I guess. And let me get that one pulled up. It's called Baby Check. I just love the size of this. And you get half yards of that one if you want some. And it is like an fairly off-white, red, black combination. Tiny little check. Good size to do lots of stuff with. So if you want some of those half yards, it'll be continuous, however many you get. All right. And then this is such a cute Christmas fabric. It is Henry Glass Buggy Barn. It's a neutral and it is these little stacked snowmen. So I'm going to run that one on flash sale too. Snowbound is what it's called by the Buggy Barn for Henry Glass.
Snowbound.
So half yards of that are running if you want some of those. This darling.
Greeting cards and promises. Thanks for the purchase, Peter Chip. And again,
Thank you.
but I've just got one wish to give, a special one for you.
All right, so that one's continuing to run.
Merry
Anyone that wants
Christmas,
some of that. Snowbound. Thank you, thank you. All right, and then let me grab another one while that one's still going for a second. All right, this one is Cotton Club by Paula Barnes for Marcus Brothers. And it's a beautiful, find it, here it is.
Hello, Sean, and welcome made by me.
It's a beautiful like rust color, tiny Civil War print with the little diamonds and the little sprigs, kind of a copper penny color. And I have this one that you can buy half yards of. That one's on flash sale. So Cotton Club Paula Barnes, beautiful fabric. Civil War. Five
Paula Barnes.
copper penny color with a little
Welcome in,
red
Holly.
diamond in the design.
Purchasing the giveaway.
Thank you for your purchase. And that one, you know, if you buy more than one, it will be continuous. These are big chunks. All right. All right, this is a piece I'm going to sell the whole piece of. It is called Honey Sweet, and it is by Joanna Figueroa for Moda, and it is 2 yards and 16 inches. All right, so let me show you that one. It's kind of a lighter orange with this little flower circle design, and it's Honey Sweet Joanna Figueroa Moda. 2 yards, 16 inches if someone wants that pretty piece of yardage. Beautiful Moda. Thank you, Peta Chip. That's coming to
Peter
you.
Chip. Thank you, Peter.
All right, this is absolutely stunning. It is a vintage Ginny Buyer RJR called Petite Treasures. And look at this gorgeous filigree on kind of a pinky mauvey lilac. And then some darker
Thank you,
pink
Peter.
there and the black swirl. And the fabric itself is that color. See the mauve color.
Welcome in, old maid.
Dusty rose. Anyway, and this is a 2 yard vintage Ginny Buyer RJR. Someone wants that gorgeous piece. That is running. That's so pretty. 2 yards vintage Ginny Buyer RJR.
Stephanie Bro.
Pretty piece. All right, this is just a nice medium orange solid. 2 yards, and it's really nice quilting cotton. So if someone needs this color of orange, it's not super bright, but it's perfect for fall or Halloween. And it's 2 yards.
Perfect for that 4th of July vest that you've been wanting to make and work on the road crew. I'm kidding.
And it's a Kona or equivalent. It feels softer than Kona though, so I don't know which brand it is, but it's a nice solid quilt shop. Solid orange.
No takers.
All right. Let's do. Let me find some more little kits of stuff that are fun. All right, this one is you know what? These are just all miscellaneous blocks and pieces. And I don't have. I wonder if there's a pattern. I don't see a pattern. Hmm. Let me just see what's in here. So these are finished blocks. So that's like a bird. So it's kind of a primitive style, like pot with a bird. I don't know. Maybe I better look and see if I have a pattern for this because I don't see one anywhere. What's in here? Mm. All right, I'm gonna look around on that one and see if there's something for this because I just don't see what it went with. And maybe they were just UFO abandoned blocks. But I'll look and see. All right. And then let's see what this is. Oh, this is a pattern to make let's see, what do they call it? Rag rugs. So it's like a little booklet. It's more of a booklet that tells you how to make those type of rag rugs. See the little dog standing on
Rag
there.
rugs. Yes.
All right. And then
You've
it
been
has
wanting
in
out.
here one that she kind of started the center of. And then here's the tool,
Oh, it comes with the tool
the
even.
little tool that you can use to make those. So if someone wants to make rag rugs or learn how to make rag rugs, I think you just
Rag
kind of
doll
tie things
in
together
America.
and then pull them
My
through that
friend,
little
that's so cutie.
thing and loop them and braid them. And let's see if I can have to put that back together in a minute. So someone wants this. I'll just do a $4 start. So it comes with the with the instructional little booklet, some rags, all right, little strips already, and then the little tool.
Yes, I'm
So let's see.
moving.
Uh,
Hey, Kathy is in there. Jerry's in there.
Thank you.
Jerry
Jerry.
takes that.
Yeah, thank you. It's coming to you.
Thanks, Jer.
All right, this one's in a little like
Well, man, tweet.
pencil pouch. Um, and the pattern is called the spring pouch, and it's like a little like gift pouch, or it looks like you could put um I'm not sure what you're supposed to put in it. Glasses. It kind of looks like glasses case size. Anyway, it's a little pouch that you can try the felted wool. And she's got this all but made. So see all the cute little flowers and stuff already cut out. Little pieces. There's some rickrack in there. Here's the main part of the pouch already cut out with the stuff heat and bonded on there, ready to stitch. And then you've got some little pieces cut, some other little, oh, some needles. Here's the templates already cut out. So if someone would like to finish this little UFO um, pouch project, there's the thing, and it'll come in this little pencil case. It looks like that. Felted wool project. All right, and that's going to run. Looks like it would fit like some glasses, or you could just put like a little gift in there,
Maybe a
or
little
use it
cell
a little
phone.
organizer. So if you want to learn felted wool, that would be a good start. 'Cause
Naylor
yeah,
takes
thank you,
that.
Naylor.
Thank you, Naylor.
Oh, let me get that fabric.
Good old Naylor.
All right, this is a primitive gathering pattern for, it's called Run Chicken Run Table Mat. And don't get distracted by the candle they have in the picture. What it is for is the little scalloped mat with the chickens around it. All right, and then so you get the pattern, you get the, like she copied it for the templates and stuff. She's got the templates all cut out in here with some wool pieces in the bags, and then there's some extra scraps. I don't have the big piece of cream for the bottom part of the mat. Um, so you would, but I probably have some wool I can sell. I'll have to look and see. But if someone wants this, and then if you want, I can try and find you a big cream colored piece to make that. Because we do have some felted wool still. I didn't get any ready in bigger pieces though. All right, this weighs not much. So if someone wants that kit, primitive gatherings, little pattern and some wool scraps and templates. Here we go. That's running. Little chicken table mat. See the little chicks running around the little scalloped table mat made of felted wool. No takers. I'll have to see if I can find a piece of wool to go with that. All right, let's see. All right, this is a traditional wool expressions passing time, and it makes a table centerpiece. Looks like that. And then this is a huge bag full of, I'm sure, plenty of wool to make that whole thing. And then there's some paper in here, some tracing paper in here to trace the little template pieces. So there's definitely enough wool here to make that. Okay, so if someone wants this one, pattern and everything in there, and it will come in this pouch. And then pouch. Let's see what this weighs. It's a lot of felted wool. All right, this one weighs 1 pound 5 ounces. All right, that's right. Someone wants that. You get all that felted wool, the mesh bag, and the pattern. And that roll of tracing paper.
Thank you for your bid, Dory. Thank you for your bid. Merla.
Thank you. That's coming to you.
Merlot.
Does anyone in here cross stitch? I have a couple of cross stitch kits.
Thanks, Merlot.
Elmo cross stitch portrait. So it's just Elmo and it makes this cute cross stitch. Oh no, it's not just Elmo. There's more in here. Let's see. All right. So we've got Ernie and Bert, Big Bird, Cookie Monster, and Oscar the Grouch. And that one has been stitched. Cookie Monster is done. Big Bird is done, and Bert and Ernie, they're all already all done. I don't see Elmo in here. That's funny. But here's the template for Elmo. So if someone wanted to get some of this fabric and cross stitch Elmo, you've got the other ones already done. An Elmo pattern is in there. Those are cute.
No snuffleupagus? What's up with that?
So let's see. Yeah, that's the other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the pattern to make Elmo is in there. And you just need some of that cross stitch fabric. You've got the template for Elmo. So here we go. Completed. How many were completed? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's worth at least $15. She finished those 4, right? Those are cute. And then you got the pattern for Elmo in there. So someone wants those finished cross stitch
Welcome in, everybody.
that are ready to frame. Sesame Street. No take.
Can you tell me how to get
And then
to
this one
Sesame
is
Street?
Reflections of the Past. It's a cross stitch pattern. And she has it in here started, but not finished. Yeah, I would say this is, I mean, a good part of it finished, but there's a few little things that need, the outline
Faded
stuff.
photograph.
And it's got the colors chart and everything in there. So if someone wants that one, cross stitch.
Torn in half. Pages from an old love letter. Traces of tears in the night. I don't know if we have any cross stitches
No,
in here
probably
today.
not. Hey,
How do you feel,
Tripp's
Trip?
in the house. How are you?
No, take her easy.
All right. Well, let's see. This is just felted wool. Let's see what weight it is. This is just a bag of felted wool. If someone wants some. So it's a large bag of felted wool scraps. So just some nice big pieces of felted wool. Someone wants that. It's running now.
Do you feel like I do? Your felted wool. Do you
Thank you.
felted wool? Thanks, S. Bright House.
Thank you. Yes. Right.
Repping the Pacific Northwest. S. Bright House.
All right, here's another wool project. This one is called Top of the Morning. There's your pattern. 22 by 41 wall hanging. Oh my gosh, that's cute. Look at that. with the chickens standing on each other and the bird on top. That's
Bum, bum,
Starling.
bum, 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 bum,
And
bum,
she's
bum,
got
bum,
some
bum,
notes in here.
bum, bum.
And then there's a bunch of felted wool pieces. That one's like a woven flannel piece, so probably planning on that for. Oh, I see. The chickens are actually partly wool, partly fabric. And so she's got wool and see, she's got it labeled for which what it was for. She's got some stuff pre-cut in here. Here's some more that felt brushed flannel woven. Oh, she's got the pieces on this one to cut out already there. And then these are all in there. Look, little pieces on there with the stuff to cut out. Same with all of this, same with that. So it's already looks like already
Same as it ever was.
you know,
Same as
ready to
ever
cut out and
was.
make, honestly. So that's cute. And the pattern is all there. So let me just figure out how much this weighs. All right, so that one we can run at 12 ounces. You've got the pattern and everything there. That was a lot of work, and there's a lot of
A
wool
lot of.
and a nice pattern. So that's running. Makes a 22 by 41 wall hanging with the chickens and the bird. Dory is keeping that. Thank you, Dory. That's a cute set.
We've done some research, Dory, and we've come to the conclusion that the Dory in Dory Door does not stand for Doritos.
Hey, two naughty friends, Sassy Rose. I know who you are. How the heck are you? Hope you're doing well. Oh, she actually made this and we had one, but it had some damage on it, so her husband took it back. But this is the pattern for that darling table centerpiece by Primitive Garden called Flowers in Spring Table Mat, and it's an 18-inch round scallop.
Oh, that is your nickname at
And
school.
here's your felted wool circle already ready. And then here's all your pieces to make the flowers. And then this is for the back. She put a woven on the back of it. So here's all your fabric to make this.
Well, my nickname in high school was Bubba.
All right, so this weighs about 8 ounces.
And I approached a girl that I'd grown up with, oh, about my junior, senior year in high school. And I said to her, why don't you ever call me by my real
All
name?
right, that's running. Someone wants this little kit
And she said, what's your
to
real
make
name?
this
And I said,
felted
Bert.
wool
She goes,
centerpiece.
and she says, how would I know
Merlot.
that? Merlot.
You?
And then I said, because we went to elementary school together and we were in so and so's class together. And she said, you're not that Bert that I grew up with. Yes, I am.
Really?
Yeah, she thought I was a completely different person.
That's funny.
I had become a new
A
person.
new person.
That's right. I was the Brad Pitt.
All right,
of my
this is a
generation.
UFO of a little snowman
Thanks, Merlot.
wall hanging. There's some little buttons in a bag. This is all kind of put on there. And then here's your pattern. She kind of has it taken apart because she was doing the templates, but here's what it looks like when it's finished. That's cute. And see, here's all your little pieces in there. This one back. All right. So pattern in there. There's a little bag that has some other stuff. Pom pom, snowflake buttons, rick rack, and some thread and some more buttons, some needles. I don't see the pieces of wool for the rest of it though. It's clearly there's needs to be some more. And this is like that what's called felt that's made out of wool. It's not like traditional felted wool. It's more like felt that's made out of wool, I think, because that's what it feels like. All right, so if someone wants that UFO project in the bag,
A
the
wool
patterns
felt.
in there. That's running. I can probably,
Welcome in, Cindy. Welcome in, Ryder.
if you've already got lots of felted wool, you're going to be able to find more pieces to finish that up. So that's what it looks like.
No.
Yes.
Oh, that's Bright Hop. Whoops.
Snag in there. Thank you.
Sorry, that's Bright Hop. I jumped the gun there. From the shores of the mighty Columbia River, or the banks, I should say.
All right, let's do I have some crab.
Hey, Bumblebee, thanks for the raid.
I have some crabapple hill stuff, but I haven't had success selling those because they're all about embroidered blocks.
So
Is there
Bumblebee
anyone here that
raid us.
wants crabapple hill stuff that has the blocks? Like I have some kits that are that kind of stuff. All right, let's sell this pattern. It's just the pattern. It's called Chickens in the Garden by Waltzing with Bears, and it makes a 17 by 37 quilt slash table runner and two 12 by 18 pillows. So very cute. And let's get a giveaway running. And then we'll run this pattern. So giveaways running, and you can get a quilt pattern on one of those little Via Rosa cards. And then let's run this pattern for Chickens in the Garden. It's just the pattern.
Just.
That's right. So for that cute runner and the little pillows with chickens and flowers. That's a cute pattern.
Jerry's Day. Thanks, Jerry.
Like these are some of the Crabapple Hill Project patterns. And then I have some that have fabric with them too. But like these are blocks to make this one that's called Hook, Line, and Sinker. And on these, it's just the patterns. Is anyone interested in these? Because Crabapple Hill ones are like all about embroidery. I mean, you make the quilt too, but it's embroidered blocks. So if anyone's interested in any of those kind of patterns, we can look at some of those. Okay, let's do another nice scrap bag. Let me find one. This one's huge. It weighs 21.2 ounces. Wow, why'd you make such a big bag? Because we had a lot of scraps.
I think that was the bottom of the.
Was the bottom. We had like this whole like trunk full.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's Bubblehead. Sorry, I meant to pull Bubblehead up. Thank you so much for the raid. Bubble bead. Sorry, Bubble. What did I say? Bubblehead. Bubble Bead is Cheryl,
You're
and she makes
so
glass
cool.
and metal art, and she has the gorgeous, what are those called? Lamp glass beads. And see, I'm showing you what she does. She shows you live as she's making stuff. How cool is that? So make sure you have her followed and bookmark her upcoming shows. So at the very least, you get to watch her do her cool artistry. All right, who wants this amazing scrap bag? It's huge. 21 ounces.
It's amazing.
Amazing.
Like the Amazing store in Connecticut. I wonder if that Amazing store is still open.
There's a ton in here.
Kind of doubt it.
Huge scrap bag. No takers. Nobody wants your huge scrap bag. Does anyone want batting strips? These are 2.5 inch wide cotton bat. And this weighs 6 ounces. And do you remember how many strips?
I think it was about 13 or so.
About 13 strips, and they're like the width of the batting, which is usually like 90.
Yes, run that bad girl.
All right, so let me get this pulled up.
13 or 14, something like that. They're really long.
Yeah, they're super long strips of
So they're
cotton
not
bat.
all the same length, but most of them are very long.
And they were cut on a machine. You can tell because they're really nice and uniform. And
Dory
Dory.
takes one.
Oh, machine or in the quilt shop on one of their big cutters. All right, here's another one. Big long strips of cotton bat, the 2.5 inch wide for jelly roll rugs or baskets.
Or just delicious with a little pasta sauce.
As you go. Dory
Takes another one. Thanks, Dory.
And I have two more that I can run. Batting, cotton bats. Big, long, uniform 2.5 inch strips of cotton bats.
Is bright out.
All right, last one. Six ounces of 2.5 inch wide cotton bat strips. About 13 or more. You know, they're the big long ones.
Dory. Dory. And the giveaway winner is bum bum bum.
It's Jerry.
Jerry.
You get to pick one of these patterns. So we've got Bear Hugs, Seaside Park, or Coffee Break. Red, blue, or brown. That makes it easy. Bear Hugs. That's cute. Coming your way.
Thank you.
All right. How about... Oh, this is so cute. Okay. I know this is tiny and it doesn't weigh much. But these are gorgeous. Little tiny pieced quilt blocks. They're the little, I don't know what this design is called, but it has a cross in the middle. Someone tell me. And there are 39 of these in this bag. Of these little tiny 2.75 inch quilt blocks.
They're called the first aid quilt blocks.
Well, they're little 9 patch, but it, it makes kind of a, because she did the design where it kind of, you can see the cross stands out in the middle. Anyway, there's 39 of these. I mean, you could do the cutest stuff with these, right? And they're Civil War fabrics. So, yeah, this is good. That was a lot of work. And I'm going to start it at $10. There's 39 of these little super darling 2 3/4 inch 9 patch Civil War blocks.
Dory.
Dory.
Next story door.
All right, this is Civil War strips, 4 ounces of them that are 3 inch by 5 inch roughly. I'm not going to open it. It's a big old chunk of beautiful Civil War strips that are about 3 by 5. What did I say? This weighs 4 ounces. Here we go. So just look how pretty. It's all really pretty Civil War fabrics in a little bundle of strips.
Pink
Pink.
pony.
Thank you. All right, these are Civil War fabrics that are in little long strips,
Thanks, paint pony.
like, let me just show you. It's kind of like a mini jelly roll. So they're not the 2.5 inch. They are, what size? About an inch.
Honey bun roll.
Yeah, honey bun size, but they're not the full width of fabric either. They're about 8.5 to 9 inches long. And they're about an 1.75 inches wide, or a little bit less than that. It's a weird size. Anyway, these are gorgeous. So if someone would love to have that little bag, it weighs 4.6 ounces of little Civil War strips. And there's lots of pretty pieces in there.
Paint pony.
Thank you.
Thanks, paint pony.
All right, let's do another flash sale. This is gorgeous fabric, and I have a ton of it. It is called, it's by Ben Artex,
By Menon.
and it's Tried and True by Nancy Halverson.
Awesome. Glad you love the Civil War fabrics.
And this is for 1 yard. Oh, I accidentally have it say half yard at the end. This is actually for a full yard of Tried and True Nancy Halverson in that really pretty color. And then it has that neat pattern on it. It's kind of like pinstripey, but then it has the flower pattern that goes in there. Very autumn tones. And this is for a full yard. So if you want one of those yards, and I can't edit the listing because it says half yard at the end, but it's for a full yard. So full yard of that. Nancy Halverson, Tried and True. All right, so that'll be running in the background. And then this one, oh my goodness, this is so gorgeous. It is by Timeless Treasures. And it is called, oh, they don't give theirs name usually, but I called it a small curry paisley. And it's a tone on tone paisley. Look how beautiful that is. When I go in close, the color kind of fades, but look how beautiful that is. All right, so if you want some of that, that's on flash sale by half yard. So Timeless Treasures, and it's a gorgeous tone on tone, kind of a filigree paisley in a curry, orange curry color. So grab some of that.
Thank you, final girl.
All right. This is, I don't know, I was laying these out to put in a bag, and then I just had a hankering to make a flower. So it's going to go in a bag. so that I don't have to ship it this way. But it's 20 ounces of black and whites, and there are 14 pieces. I'm going to run it for $14. And look at all these fun, and they're probably like quarter yards, fat quarters, maybe a third yard, maybe a fat eighth. Um, and then there's a big piece of solid black, and then I tied it with this little strip. So if someone wants that black and white flower of fabric that I'm going to put in a bag, it's pretty, and it weighs 20 ounces. I don't know, you got to have fun when you're doing stuff like this. So I got the hankering. So
Yep.
this was in a bag, but it's or going to be a bag, but I made a flower instead. 14 different pieces,
She got
all
the
black
fever
and
from
white, except
Lady
that one has a little bit of
Rainbow.
color in it, I think. But isn't that fun? So if someone wants that. Amy is taking
Amy
that. Thank you,
Bar.
Amy. Well, if anyone wants that one. I'm going to run some more flash sales really quick, and then we're going to have to wrap things up in about 20 minutes because someone's coming to see our house. And this is a Christmas print with ornaments on it. I think it's vintage with, it says, yeah, Mary Ellen Hopkins vintage. Half yards if someone wants it. I think it's kind of a unique, fun print. Isn't that neat? With all these like old fashioned ornaments on it. So if someone wants half yards of that, it's running black background with vintage Christmas ornaments. Oh, I didn't know there was a pre-bid, so thank you for letting me know. Let me get that pulled up. Oh, you want a felted wool scrap bag? Let me see what I've got. Medium size. Okay, now we can put it together. So these are 4 ounces of felted wool, and I'll just show it to you before I run the pre-bid to make sure you're okay with the one that I have here. All right, so felted wool scraps, 4 ounces. There's just a variety. If you don't like that variety, I might have one other that I can run this. Oh, here's one other one that weighs, yeah, this one works too. So if you like that one, let me know and I can run that one. That kit with the almost do. I'm not sure what that one was. All right, and then here's another one that has, oh, that's got something she was stitching on it.
Yeah, we can
All
run that
right,
one.
so I'll just let you pick bag A or bag B, felted wool, medium size. So I'll run that.
And Dory wanted one of the kits run again.
Okay, but I'm not sure which one it was. That's why I'm,
Well,
okay, we'll figure it out.
the big one. Beth, Rick, thank you. Which one do you want, Beth?
Beth, do you want bag A or bag B?
Left or right?
This one's got more darks, and this one's got some lighter colors and some darks. Which one would you like, Beth? One or two?
Or oh, did she pre-bid on those?
Hold but she asked for us to run it.
Well, no, that was Steph saying we had some pre-bids.
Oh, okay.
So I just give her A because
Okay. Oh, let's see. This is probably nice or uniform. I don't know. You decide. You look and decide. Let's see. No, that's who asked for it. So she wrote, Beth wrote, have you run the pre-bids?
oh,
So Beth, did you want to pick between those two? Are you still here? Okay, so we'll pick one for you if you don't hide in. Okay, the
can
kid.
you run again? And I like. I'll take the other. She wants to take both of them. So
Oh,
oh no, F Brighthop wants to take the other.
okay. Well, then I need her to pick one.
Well,
Are you still in here, Beth? Let me mention her in chat. Someone tag her in chat for me. Beth, Rick. I just don't want her to be disappointed in that she got.
thanks, Steph, for the purchase.
Anyway, okay. You picked that one.
I
All right.
guess, yeah.
So here's the other one then. All right, so there's that one running. Thank you.
Es Brighthaupt. Thanks, that's right out.
All right, and then I have to figure out which kit it is that she's asking for. There was something that was almost finished. Don't know. This is not finished at all. That's not finished at all. It was a big kit. Um, was it a block of the month one? The red flag one?
Thank you.
Is
Thanks,
it
that's
this one?
Brighthaupt.
That had it was block of the month ones? No.
Batik.
Oh, boutique. This one. That was boutiques. So it's not sewn, it's just all pre-cut. So everything
Yes.
pre-cut in there. Okay. And then there's all these blocks that are all sewn together. Okay. The mystery quilts. All right, let me weigh that one. It's a Bonnie Hunter mystery quilt. I think this one weighed. Let's see, it's that's the one that was 2 to 3 pounds.
Aye. She's a bonny lass, a bonny hunter.
All right, that is running. All those boutiques. And Dory is taking that. Thank you.
Thanks, Dory Door.
All right. And let me just put on Flash Shield really quick everything that's not already running. And I'll try and show them as I run them really quick. All right. So this is the last half yard of this woven stripe. That's right. It's like a black brown combo woven. That's on Flash. So on your screen. This is Civil War. Thank you for your purchase. Judy Rothermill Marcus, Civil War Tribute. That one's starting on flash sale. If you want that one. By the half yard. This is another Judy Rothermill Party of 12. Starting on flash sale half yard by the half yard. It's that beautiful deep pink. This is a gorgeous one. And then this is by the yard. This is a very cottage core Robin Pandolph called Secret Garden. And I
Yeah.
have 2
Well,
yards left. This is, it says half yard at the end again. Sorry, hang on. Let me fix that.
yeah,
So
we'll
it's a 1
show
yard.
Leslie the photo of the flannel quilt kit.
All right, so this is running by the yard. So Robin Pandolph Secret Garden. It's a beautiful floral with that lace ribbon that runs through it. And then the picture of the flannel quilt. It doesn't have a color picture. It's this right here. So it has little pine
It's paint only.
trees. And then that's the design. And it is Thimbleberries Quilt Club 64 by 72 checkerboard pine. And in the bag are 12 and 1/8 yards of flannel. So if you want that to run, it's a massive amount of fabric. All that really nice, like Woolies type flannels. In there.
Go ahead and run that bad girl.
All right, let's do it. That's right. If you want that kit. It's a lot of flannel and a nice kit. Thank you.
Thank you, Leslie J.
That's coming to you. All right. And oh, this is a fun little Christmas. It's a vintage kind of a woven, not woven fabric, but it's like solid red through and through, and it has these little squiggly Christmas trees on it. And I have a pre-cut half yard, and then I've got some other pieces of it. So if you buy the last piece, it won't be continuous, but everything else will be. So vintage tree squiggle, and it is kind of sort of metallic, kind of like a platinum metallic on there. So if someone wants some of that. And then this is by the yard. And it is Victorian floral scroll. It's a large scale print by Blank Quilting by the yard, kind of a Victorian, and it has some funky stuff in the design. It's black with browns and grays. Pretty cool.
Black is
By the
black.
yard. So
I want
some of
my
that one.
baby back.
That's what it looks like. And then this is a huge chunk of like cotton lawn type fabric, and it's more of an apparel. It's RJR Fashion Fabrics, and you get 3 yards of it if you want some of this. It's a flowy, lightweight apparel cotton lawn in this gorgeous. You could make curtains out of it too, and it's just beautiful blue and green, and then it has pine cones in it. So if someone wants some of that, it's RJR Fashion Fabrics.
Thank you, Patty D.
All right. And those are all the buy it now fabrics. All right. Any last requests? Any other quilt kits? I have this block of the month set that is complete, and some of the blocks are in there, and there's extra kits. Because she worked at a quilt shop, and then there's a ton of fabric in here. And it's red, black, and the quilt pattern is called Get Out of Your Box. And all the kits are there, and there's extra kits and extra fabric. So you want that one. I think this one weighed, let's see what it weighed. So I'm just running them by my listing by weight. So this one weighs 3 pounds, 5.1 ounces. Thank you for your purchases. All right, so $69. And there is a kit for every month in there and tons of extra fabric. If you want that one, it's running. And that is going to
Dory Door. Thank you, Dory Door.
And then the kits that I have left are mostly crab apple that are the embroidery types. And then I have this one that is this listed. Let's see.
There you go, Dory.
Oh, I don't have this one listed, but I have it priced. So this is this massive Thanksgiving quilt kit, and it has the fabric for the backing. It has a turnover pack, a charm pack, and this massive piece for the back. And it's a Sandy Gervais Moda. And it weighs 6 pounds. And it has the original pattern in there, all the fabric, and it has the back and the binding. And I ran it for $129 earlier. So if someone wants it for that, it's running. And it makes a 44.5-inch square, super cute quilt with the turkey in there. Nope. Okay. And yeah, that's all. That's pretty much everything I have in bigger quilts. I have a few smaller projects and some crabapple ones. That's pretty much what we wrote on kits for now. Oh, I have one thing I did show. I can show. Does anyone like to do these? There's a couple of little flannel baby burp racks that are already pieced together, and then she did the little hole punching around the edges to do the crocheted edges, and she started doing it on this one, and there's a ball of the yarn that she started doing it with. So it's 2 burp rags and then this ball of yarn. If someone wants that, it's running. So the cute little like burp flannel burp rags that you do the little crocheted edges on. That one's unicorns and stars.
Dory Door.
Thank you, Dory. And I'll put that in there. And if you don't like the colors, you can pull that out and do a different crochet design and color. And to you, thank you. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate you. Let me run a buyer giveaway really quick and grab a piece of fabric that you can pick from. Get some selections here.
I
All right, I've got 2 pieces to pick from. I think these are about, that one's about a half yard and that one's about a half yard. This is white with little tiny pink scatter dots. And then this is a Civil War piece by Wyndham. So either one of those. So if you made a purchase, get in that giveaway for either of those. White with little tiny pink dots or beautiful Wyndham Civil War. And they're both about a half yard. Drawing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Leslie J.
Leslie, congrats. Which would you like? The Civil War or the little white with pink dots? And congrats.
Civil War.
You got it. That's coming to you. That's a nice piece.
Do you want to rerun those bags down there?
What bags?
Those.
Do you want me to? Okay. The ones that didn't sell?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This
This is
we have new people in the show.
Oh, okay. Here's some of the bags. This one is 17 ounces, 13 pieces of red, black, white, and black and white, and then a big piece of solid black and a big piece of solid white. Um, and there's 13 pieces of fabric in there, more than 3 yards by weight. And the smaller pieces are going to be, fat 8, fat quarter, third yard, quarter yard size. $13 for the whole bag. Look how pretty that set is of all those fabrics. Jerry,
take
that. All right, and then this one
Jerry.
is just a mixed bag, but it has some really nice pieces. 12, 13. There's about 14 pieces of fabric in here. Just a ton of fabric in there. And it weighs 21 ounces, so that's about 4 yards by weight. Some small, some big. They're going to be anything from a fat 1/8 or a big strip all the way up to maybe a half yard. Lots of nice stuff in there.
Hey, pony for you.
Thank you. And then this one didn't sell. This one is 4 yards of cute kid plaid. And it is Carrie Stroll for SSI. 4 yards. If someone wants that cute piece. Just kind of a bright, fun plaid that you could use on the back of a quilt or pillowcases. No takers. Okay. All right. Those are all the bags that didn't sell. We have more that we can do another day. And then we've got.
Have you already shown the Crab Apple Hill kits?
I haven't. Because I didn't get anyone say they wanted to see them. So I'll show you what I have.
Oh wait, those were the Crabapple Hill kits.
So this is not, these are just the patterns, and it's not a complete set because it's like block 3, 4. It's a fishing one, but it's just the patterns, and then I don't have all of them. I have, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And it's called Hook, Line, and Sinker. So is anyone interested in
3 through 8 if you're interested.
Of those patterns? It's just the patterns. All right, and then the other one I have is the Gardner's alphabet blocks. And this is complete, except I couldn't find the letter W in here anywhere. So if it's in here, it was kind of hidden. And I'm pretty sure this is one she made. So I would think it's in here somewhere, but I didn't open every packet. Oh, it is in here. Never mind, I lied. It's right there. So this is complete. So it's this a Gardner's alphabet blocks A through Z. And this is the quilt that it makes. So it's gardening with the letters of the alphabet, all embroidered blocks, and it's just the patterns. So if someone's interested in that set of patterns, and it will come in a mesh bag. And it was like, I know that W's got to be in there because they mixed the, each pattern had several letters. I don't know, somehow my brain wasn't functioning when I looked at that. This way,
Go ahead. Yeah, she'll run it.
all right, let me just count how many are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 patterns. And it weighs a pound. Okay, so over a pound. So I'm going to do them at, let's do $29. All right, so you get those crabapple hill patterns in the mesh pouch. And it's the Gardener's ABC that makes that. Then I know you can't see it very well, but that quilt.
Jerry, stay.
Jerry.
Thanks, Jerry.
All right, and then the other crabapple I have. Oh, I have two other ones. This one is this quilt called Salem Quilt Guild. And it's 12 blocks. Everything's in here pattern wise. And then she has the 12 blocks color, like lined out and colored, and then they just need to be embroidered. So the muslin is in here. I think I have this one listed. Let me look. Salem. Do I have this one listed? No, I guess not. Thought I had one here. Oh, it's that other one. Okay, I have the vintage trick or treat one listed. So I'll show that one too. But anyway, this is the patterns for all the blocks. And here's the quilt it makes. And then see how she's got these colored and lined out on all blocks, but nothing's embroidered. That's what you do with these is you do the line art and then you color them and then you embroider on top of the color. This is so stinking cute. The little witches. Salem Quilt Guild. And I have this one priced at it weighs 1 pound, 14 ounces.
So run that.
Okay. I'm just gonna run it at the 2 pound because it's almost 2 pounds. I'm gonna do it at
Hey, Cheryl.
because she's got it all lined out in the muslin and everything. So that's a good deal. Thank you.
Fabric Whisperer.
Fabric Whisperer. All right, and then this one I have listed. This one is
Thanks, Fabric.
Crabapple Vintage Trick or Treat. And we've got the original pattern in there, and then she always copied it. So there's extra papers in there. Pull that out so you can see it. Picture. It's very cute. So that's the picture of it. And size on this one is 59.5 by 59.5. And then it comes in a mesh pouch. And this is partly completed. So you've got a lot of the embroidery. I would say a good amount of the embroidery done on this. But it doesn't come with the fabric that goes in the sashing and the borders and stuff. And then also in here is floss And this is the one that is not completed. And then here's some more pattern pieces. There's some floss in here. Oh, and there's a little needle minder and some needles in there. All right, so I'm gonna run that kit if someone wants that one. You get everything I just showed, and it'll come in that mesh bag. So Crab Apple Hill Vintage Trick or Treat. Thank you for your bids. And
Jerry takes
taking
that bad
Thank
girl.
you.
Good gift.
These are so cute.
Look, Dana, stand up. She's doing the wave. Here it comes.
Oh, did we give someone a giveaway? I think a
Yeah, I
giveaway
think
ran.
so.
Oh, by giveaway. Did we do
Leslie
it
did it.
already?
Leslie J got it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. She got that silver
Thanks,
one.
Jerry. Stay.
All right, since we stuck around for another one, let's do either this half yard of white with little pink dots or this little bead ornament kit or this one that's a little felted wool Mr. Snowman ornament and the felted wool is inside there.
I'll ask her, Leslie.
All right, so buyer giveaway.
It's marked. I think it's marked a yard at the front, but at the back description, it's half yard.
Oh, yeah, there was one that if whatever's at the front is the accurate measurement. So whatever I had at the front, there was one that I accidentally had 1 yard, and then at the end of the listing it said half yard. Whatever's at the front is accurate. So, all right, is everyone in for
In it to win
buyer
it.
giveaway? Drawing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, little bead ornament.
Nailer.
Little felt wool, little snowman ornament. The wool is inside there, or the half yard of white with pink, tiny pink dots. Fabric or
What
kit.
smokes your shorts, Nailer?
Let's say fabric or snowman or bead. And congrats.
She said, "Woot woot."
Which would you like? The fabric, the little snowman kit, or the beaded ornament kit?
Snowman.
The snowman coming to you.
Once there was a snowman.
All right,
Snowman.
we have to go
Snowman.
because we have to clear out for a minute. Someone's coming to see our house. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you,
for being
everybody.
here. And let me find someone we can raid into. Appreciate everyone being here. Let's go raid into. As soon as my system shows me who's live. Oh, let's go raid into Deep Dive Fabrics. They're a lot of fun. They're doing mystery fat quarter bundles. And here we go. Rating over to Deep Dive.
Thanks, everybody. Love you. See you. Bye.
Bye for now. We're doing bags full of, or boxes and bags full both tomorrow and Saturday.